welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited for this video. So this video is going to be my updated makeup collection, and I'm also going to share some solid organizational tips that I have learned from experience, and I hope it will help you to kind of organize your makeup vanity or for the future. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. That was really Vanna White, wasn't it? On the top of the vanity, I store basically all my boxes of samples, and these particular pink boxes I purchased at Target recently. This is the vanity set that my fiance purchased a couple years ago, and it's called the Pottery Barn Teen Hampton Vanity Tower and Super Set. So each tower has two adjustable shelves on the top there, so you can actually assign it to the length of how tall you want the shelves to be. Right below that you have 6 interior shelves, so which is really convenient. You have basically 3 small sizes, and then at the bottom you have 3 larger sizes for bigger, bulkier things. So when you close the Hampton Vanity set, you have 2 tall towers, which is really super amazing. So I'm going to start off from the left tower and then go on to my right. This is where I keep my top favorite nail polishes. The front will be the nail polishes that I will be using for the fall and the winter. And when I want to switch to the summertime nail polishes, I switch it back. So I have this Gucci nail polish, which I absolutely love. The YSL Bronze Aztec, one of my favorites. It's kind of a gold or bronze black. And I have a couple of the Chanel nail polishes. And then back there is just my Sephora nail polish remover that really helps to remove glitter as well. A really amazing product. Then I have some Dior Holiday Collection nail polishes, which is kind of a gold leaf one. And then I got 4 of the H&M nail polishes. The nail color that I'm wearing right now is this color right here, which is called Shearling. It's one of my favorite colors. It's like a grayish, so basically like a gray and beige. Onwards to my next shelf is where I hold all my lipsticks, lip liners, and my setting sprays and my foundation. So I'll just go from left to right. I actually have this lip pencil holder that I can hold lip liners as well as eyeliners, and as well as the bigger eyeliner sticks. And this is by Allegory, really amazing. I absolutely love it. I have MAC's Boldly Bare and MAC's Whirl, a couple of my favorite neutral lip liners. I also have a lot of Chanel lip liners, and a couple of my favorites are the Fuchsia and the Rose Delicate. In the front, the bigger crayons, if you have, it can hold the Rimmel Scandal eyes, as well as any of the NYX jumbo eye pencils, and as well as the Sephora crayons and Milani's shadow eyes. So on to the right, I have a Muji 2-drawer set. So I store all my NYX soft matte lip creams right here, all the way down to my Maybelline liquid matte lipsticks, the new ones that just came out in the drugstore. And a couple of my favorites are Stockholm, London, Milan, and also the newest favorite colors that I love from the new soft matte lip creams, Madrid and Dubai. I really love these Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Creams. They're really amazing, soft lips. I love it. And the one I have is Nude Flash, Fuchsia Flash, and also Rebel Red. On the bottom, I actually store all my mini lipsticks. And one thing I love about the Muji drawer is that you can actually take out the drawer itself, which is really convenient if you need to walk anywhere else and just put on your makeup or clean it and organize it. Really convenient and handy to have. And then in the back, I just have this old Guerlain blush, Divinora, that came out many years ago. And right now I'm just kind of keeping this for kind of a nostalgia look. These are all the Tom Ford Lips and Voice, and I have a couple of my favorites is Drake. And I absolutely love this purple color a lot. And I also love Julian and Stavros. Stavros is just a really beautiful color. Stavros is like a beige, purple, gray. And the rest are the YSL mini lipsticks that I have. These are my Makeup Forever lipsticks, mini lipsticks. And then I also have a Buxom lipstick in the color Dolly, and the other 3 is the Bite lipsticks. And on top is another By Allegory organizer, and this By Allegory organizer holds all my lip glosses or any kind of tall lipsticks that you may have. And I can store everything. My Guerlain lip glosses can fit, and I can store all my Dior Addict fluid sticks perfectly. And in the back, I have all my NYX Simply Nude. In the center, I have just a couple lip glosses. Next to the right of my Muji drawers, my foundations and also my setting sprays. My current favorites are like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, Guerlain Lingerie Depot, and a Chanel Aqua Lumiere in the back. Here I have my Chanel LeBlanc de Chanel illuminating base. And in the back I just have my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And I also have my MAC Fix Plus, which is an absolute holy grail if you want to make dry eyeshadows wet, and also just to kind of prime your face. I absolutely love the MAC Fix Plus. So next I'm just going to briefly talk about what's on my the side of the door before I forget. I have a little cubby hole where I store all my face masks. I have all my Sisley Reading Glow Express Mask, the Express Flower Gel, also the eye contouring mask, and the Botanical Detox, which I'm really excited to try. And in the back I have some kind of Revive skin samples, and then some Asian face masks, like a pearl face mask, a bunch of other SK-II masks, the Signs Eye Mask, a SK-II Brightening Derm Revival Mask, as well as the SK-II Facial Treatment Mask. And just below that is 4 hooks. So I just have different things. On the left I have a necklace that I purchased from Anthropologie. The next one I got this at like a market. And the third one I got in France. And the fourth one I actually got from my mom. Next to the right of my necklaces is my favorite shelf. It's my skincare shelf. So this is my skincare. I know it's a lot, but you know, it's always good to take care of your skin, especially as you get older, because it will be well worth it. This is the skincare that I'm currently using right now for like the winter fall routine that I'm doing. And how I like to organize my skincare is based on what I apply first. So from the left is what I apply first all the way to the end where I apply last on my face, which is the chapsticks. So on the left I have different types of toners. I have the Omorovisa Queen of Hungary Mist, then I actually have my Caudalie in the back, and also the Kali Grape Water and the Evian Spray. And I like to use that just as kind of spray and hydrate my face. Next to the right is different types of toners that I have. I have a hydrating toner from Kaplan Beverly Hills MD, this Diabolique Tomato 24-hour moisturizing cream that I got in France this past summer. And the far back I have different types of spot treatments for dark spots. And I have random things from Neutrogena to Filorga, SkinCeuticals, Neutrogena and Uriage, and also High Alpha Hydrox. And to the far right I have different types of facial oils. I have one from Acure, and it's an organic rose hip oil, which I absolutely love. And to the right of that is my favorite Sisley Black Rose Precious Face Oil. And I like to apply this right after my thin serums. And into the back part right here, I have my day and evening moisturizers. So for my day moisturizer, I like using Biotherm. And in the evening moisturizers to the right, I like to use my Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Cream, and also Vichy Aqualia Thermal. And then to the right of my evening moisturizers, I have my face masks. Glam Glow Hydrating Mud Treatment, which I absolutely love. And the next one is the Rose Face Mask by Fresh. And then the Sisley Black Rose Cream Mask, which really helps to smooth and brighten. I love that. And the back is different types of Kirsten Florin masks. What I like is the Clarifying More Mud Mask, which really helps to just get all that yucky stuff out from your pores. And then I also have a Rehydrating Algae Gel Mask. To the right of that is all my sunscreen. I have Vichy sunscreen SPF 50. I got this one in France. And also have the Chanel UV Essential with SPF 50. And then to the right, I have all my favorite chapsticks. And I have different things from the Smith's Strawberry to Smith's Brambleberry, which I absolutely love. Then I have my Christian Dior in the back, Mocha Rose, as well as the Smith's Rosebud Salt. And I have 2 Nivea lip butters, which is Vanilla Macadamia Kiss and Smooth Kiss. And then I have one Vaseline Cocoa Butter. These little miniature chapsticks. It's so cute. And as you can see, this organizer really holds all my chapsticks, my circular ones, very well. And when I lay it down like this, you can actually see what type it is. I got this at the Container Store. So below my skincare are 6 drawers, and I'm going to start off from the top to all the way to the bottom. Okay, right below my skincare is my whole YSL makeup collection. This one is the Pivillon palette that came out maybe a couple years ago. And to the right is the Parisienne palette. Blues Lumiere, which I absolutely love. The palette Fetish, which really interesting title, but I absolutely love the cover. It's all black. Blues, browns, and black. I have a lot of palettes and they're kind of stacked up all the way under here, so there's like two doubles that are stacked. I have my Kiss, my YSL Baby Doll Kiss and Blush. My oldest high-end makeup collection was this one right here, and I got this in Switzerland a long time ago, and this one was the YSL Golden Touch Pure Nacre Pure Pearl Powder, which I absolutely love. This one is a YSL blush. It's the Creme de Blush in number 9. It really stays on really well, really nice. And this one is the YSL Blur Perfector. This is the new YSL palette that just came out for spring 2016. This one's called the Gypsy Opal, and I also have my YSL Couture Variation in number 1 new. And also I like to keep pink liners just to keep the drawer interior clean. And I got these pink liners at Amazon. And so the next drawer is where I hold all my different Chanel and Gucci and Burberry palettes. Two Gucci palettes, I have the Coral Flower. So if you love neutrals, you'll definitely love Tuscan Storm. A bunch of other blushes. Into the back, which is Burberry. I'll keep all my Cream Cheek blushes by Chanel. Intonation, which is just a really beautiful coral color. And I'm back right here, I have my Chanel bronzer. On this row is all my blushes, and to the right of it is all my eyeshadow palettes. The Jus Contrast Powder Blush. So this one's called In Love. It's a beautiful, beautiful like apricot, light apricot peachy color. Also have Plum Attraction. And I also have the Vanities, which is purple. Also I have the Tissé Rivoli. And my next drawer is a really fun one. It's pretty much the same as my other makeup collection, but I have just newer things. This is all my Too Faced and also Benefit. I have Too Faced palettes, the Cat Eyes palette, and then the the Natural Matte palette and the Natural Eyes palette, which I absolutely love. In the back I have more Too Faced palettes, the Naked Eye, the Romantic Eye, which is really pretty. Too Faced Sweetheart Blush. Benefit's Coralista and also Benefit's Rocketeer Blush. Then I have different types of tints by Benefit, the Posy tint and also High Beam, which is such a classic favorite. Benefit's What's Up for a highlighter, Girl Meets Pearl, and a Too Faced bronzer in the back. And the next drawer is more pretty palettes, but just very more delicate packaging, so I keep it in this drawer. The Venus palette in the back, and then also Tom Ford Summer palette from maybe 2 years ago, and then I have two limited edition Tarte Amazonian Clay Eye and Chic palette. And I absolutely love the Tarte Clay and Eye palettes because they're just all pretty much excellent quality when they come out with these, and they come out with these basically in the early in the year, and you have like your bronzers, your highlighters, your eyeshadows, and a blush in the center. And to the right is all my Guerlain makeup products. I have 3 of the Meteorites, and this one was from last year Christmas edition, and or last 2 years Christmas edition. So it comes in just a really pretty snowball, and it has little pretty stars in it. I love that. And to the right are a couple of my Rouge G Guerlain lipsticks. Those are really excellent quality, and it comes with a mirror. And to the right of that is like a limited edition bronzer palette. Another holiday palette by Guerlain. It's an Eye and Cheek palette. This one I actually have not done a review, but it's Guerlain's larger palettes, the Icrin number 6, Rue de Passy. Flip top like this with a mirror. And just a really beautiful eyeshadow palette. In the next drawer I have different random types of NARS eyeshadow and blush palettes, as well as H&M and other miscellaneous random things that I keep in here, and I keep it pretty organized. And so on the left I have all my NARS blush and as well as dual tone eyeshadows, and they're kind of from the lightest to the darkest color. And into the center right here is all my Aveda lipsticks, and to the right is all the brushes that you see when you get like palettes that comes with the brushes. I actually keep those because they can be of good use when you actually travel. More of the NARS matte lipsticks right there, and a couple of the Giorgio Armani bronzers and liquid blushes to the back right there. And some of the NARS blush sticks in the back. H&M lipsticks. There's 3 right there, and I think I did a review on that in my drugstore haul 2016 video, so definitely check that out. And I actually did swatches in all these lipsticks by H&M. And to the far right, I have more H&M blushes and 2 eyeshadows, which are just amazing, really awesome, and they're really super inexpensive. Liberté, and I love using this in the summertime. It's really, really pretty. I have my different NARS lipsticks. I also have a Body Shop lipstick, and this one's a really amazing neutral color, the color number 10. And I have these Anna Sui lipsticks, 300, so they're really pretty. They're like these little princess packaging with a crown on the top. I really like this. Got this one in Vancouver, BC at their drugstore, and here's my different H&M lipsticks. I have Macaroon, Heyday, as well as Kombucha. Okay, so the last drawer is where I store all my different types of travel palettes and also bronzers. I have Vegas Nay Shining Star lashes. These are all pretty much all my travel size palettes that I kind of bring with me whenever I go out of town because they're pretty compact and pretty versatile. So I have my Clinique's Natural Territory palette number 2. Here's my empty compact by Aveda, and I absolutely love Aveda. This is where you can store like any kind of magnetic like eyeshadows. I also have a Laura Mercier palette that my mom got me for Christmas, and another amazing travel palette is the Lorac Protego palette. I got this from my mom, and you have your just basic neutral colors, and in the bottom part you have different types of blushes. And this one I got at a duty-free shop when I was in France this past summer, and this is a Guerlain Le Petit Robe Noir palette, and I haven't quite used this yet, but definitely want to take advantage of using it. And it has a pink blush right here, and just really pretty, and has a really nice Guerlain scent. And to the right of my palettes is other bronzers that I currently don't use until the summertime. In the far back is a Wet n Wild color icon. And then I have a Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder, which I absolutely love, and this one's medium deep color. A Bare Bronze by Victoria's Secret. And the Aveda palette, which when I showed you the lipsticks earlier, you kind of attach it through this thing, so which is really easy. Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer, which I absolutely love. It's one of my personal favorites. And to the right I have different types of palettes. I have some Tom Ford eyeshadow palettes, a Lancome eyeshadow palette, 2 Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palettes, and one in Dolce Vita and Vintage Vamp. They also have the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and also a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick palette in the color Nectar, which is just really beautiful colors. Next, on to the right side of the column of the tower set, I'm going to start off with the topmost shelf. So on the far left right here I have the Island Soap Candle Works coconut and macadamia nut oil blends, and a bunch of Laura Mercier bath and body lotions. This I got when I was in France in the summer, and it's just basically was a cookie box by Fashion, and I actually instead used this as a sample box holder, so I put all my samples in here, and it's just a bunch of different samples. In the far right I have Farmhouse Fresh lotion, and also in the far back I have a Pure Fiji Hydrating Body Lotion in the coconut scent. Below is where I house all my different lipsticks and also makeup brushes as well as palettes. I got this makeup brush holder from IKEA, and I believe they still have that, and they have a bunch of different colors, and I think like mint green, pink, and the white, which I have right now. It holds like over, let's say, like 10 to 15 makeup brushes, so that's really handy to have. I have another Muji drawer, and this one's a 3-tier drawer. So in the topmost drawer, I carry all my Milani eyeshadows. And in the far back, I have basically my NYX eyeshadows, Frosted Ocean, and also the color Rust, which I absolutely love the color Rust, especially in the wintertime. I just have different Milani eyeshadows. I have Bella Bronze as well as Charcoal, which I absolutely love as a smoky eyeshadow. I carry all my drugstore lipsticks. I have the Milani matte lipsticks. I love all of the Maybelline matte lipsticks, and the Milani lipsticks I have are the Blushing Beauty, Matte Orchid, Matte Glam, and also Matte Confident. For the bottom shelf I hold all my lip glosses as well as my lip crayons. box of lip gloss, Revlon lip gloss, and a bunch of the Rimmel matte show off, as well as the Revlon Color Burst matte lipsticks, and these are in the color Unapologetic, Showy, Shameless. And I have a Bite Beauty lipstick and a bunch of NARS lip pencils. I love the color Lodi. It's a really pretty peachy kind of nectar color. I also have Heat Low. That's a beautiful nude color, as well as Bettina, which is a really nice lighter nude. On the top of my Muji drawers is where I carry all my different palettes that I'm currently using and some new ones. So the first one is the Tartelette in Bloom. Came out basically like maybe just a couple weeks ago. Just a really beautiful neutrals, very buttery smooth. And this one's the Tarte Energy Noir palette. Blushes, highlighters, as well as eyeshadows. In the back I have another Tarte palette. This one is the Be Matte-nificent palette, and it's a whole bunch of like matte eyeshadows. And the far back I have two Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes. So this container I got at the Container Store, and this one is called like the mail holder. Okay, in the far right I have my Sephora Z palette. I have different types of MAC blushes as well as Inglot, and a couple of my favorites are Lovejoy by MAC, as well as Sunbask and Warm Soul, which is my super ultimate favorite in the summertime, Warm Soul by MAC. The next shelf is a really fun one. It's where I store all my lipsticks and as well as samples. This here is the Zara Spinning Tower, which is amazing if you are a lipstick addict like me. And it holds basically 81 lipsticks. The Zara Lipstick Tower can hold anywhere from the YSL Rouge Percators, which are pretty boxy, and also the Burberry Lip Velvets. And it can definitely fit the MAC lipsticks. It's a little bit loose, but it can still fit. And also it fits the Tom Ford. It can also fit the Tom Ford, the NARS Audacious, the Marc Jacobs La Marque, as well as the Guerlain Rouge Automatique. And also the Gucci lipsticks, as well as the bigger Givenchy Le Rouge lipsticks, because they are pretty big but they fit perfectly. And this one holds all my samples really easily, and I'll link the size, the specs below so you can check it out. But it can really hold all like the bigger, the smaller samples, as well as the larger size ones very easily. If you want me to do a lipstick collection from my spinning tower, definitely give me a thumbs up and comment below. A couple of my favorites are the So Sophia La Marque Ray of Light, and a couple favorites, the Rouge Allure Velvet, La Diva, and La Exuberant, which is really pretty. And of course, I love the infamous Rouge Percator number 52. This is really pretty. It's like a neon coral color. And also number 59 is one of my favorites for the summertime. It's another Rouge Percator. And it's kind of really beautiful lemon color. Love this a lot. To the right, I have more different kinds of masks. I'll keep my H&M masks, like the Argan Oil and Rosehip Oil, and also the Pomegranate and Mango. Then I have a Tiffany & Co. silver polishing cloth that I keep right here so I can polish all my silver that I have. Then down below I have different types of necklaces that I'm currently using right now. In the first drawer I have all my Dior palettes as well as other palettes. And on the right side, this is where I keep all my highlighters in the last two rows. Palettes that I'm using, I'll keep those in the front. And I have different types of things, like this is an older Dior one, but it's a Dior Show powder. It's a face loose powder in the color pink. This one came out many years ago, so yeah. Blushes. This one is the Dior Rosy Glow Healthy Glow Awakening Blush, and this is one of my favorite blushes. And to the right, the last two columns are all my highlighters. A couple of my favorites are the Chanel's Camellia de Plumes Highlighting Powder. I have Too Faced Candlelight Glow, which I absolutely love. Also, another favorite highlighter of mine is the Kevyn Aucoin, and this one is Candlelight. And I really like the quality of this. Then also I have the Chantecaille Le Petals de Rose Illuminating Face Powder. So it has it's really pretty sprinkles of just rose. And the rest is more Becca Skin Shimmering Perfector Hourglass Trio palette back there. So the next drawer is where I store all my blushes, and it's going to be a very pink. Okay, so on the left is all my Clinique Cheek blushes, and I absolutely love these blushes just for the quality. It's just it has a very vibrant color payoff, and they last a long time. And a couple of my favorites are number 13 Rosy Pop. Really pretty. kind of a rosy color. And then I also have Peach Pop, which is super pretty for your just basic peach, but just really amped up. And the back I have a Sonia Kashuk blush, as well as a Becca Beach Tint in the Shimmer Souffle. Love the watermelon color, really pretty. So I keep that all my potted blushes in the back right there. And in the front I have more Clinique blushes. I have the Berry Pop, Ginger Pop, and just pretty much almost all of the Clinique blush or Clinique Cheek Pop collection. I pretty much have every single color pretty much. And in the next row is more blushes. These are the Givenchy blushes. So the one exception with blushes is I have the Givenchy ones because they're so small enough to be blushes, but they're not. But I just thought they would just go really well just together. This one's the Lip Prism Shades of Blues. This is the Givenchy Lip Prism blush in It Girl Purple. Another Givenchy lip palette. And a bunch of NYX blushes. A couple of my favorites is the color Peach. Here I have another organizer that I purchased from the Container Store, and this one holds all like my cream blushes and some other powder blushes back here. And a couple of favorites is the Stila convertible color one. I also have a lot of Makeup Forever HD Second Skin cream blushes. I love the number 215. It's really pretty. Also have 410. And then a couple Laura Mercier Second Skin blushes in Lotus Pink. And as well as Lush Nectarine, which is really absolutely beautiful. And Lush Nectarine is just basically like a nectarine apricot color, really pretty. And in the back is a Becca blush, Songbird. I have by Terry 2 Flash Fiesta, which is a really pretty coral color. I have the Anna Sui blush, which I absolutely love, in number 301. And I have a couple Tarte blushes. Tom Ford Love Lust, more Hourglass blushes. The next drawer is where I keep all my cream eyeshadows and cream bases and some other eyeshadows in the back. In the first row I have a lot of my Chanel cream eyeshadows. I have Abstraction, Diaz Poson, and all Convoy Test, Mirage, Vision. And then the next rows I'll have the Maybelline Color Tattoo. So I absolutely love this drugstore cream eyeshadow. I have Tough as Taupe Creamy Beige, my Dior Show Fusion Mono eyeshadows, a couple of Giorgio Armani Eyebrow Maestro in Acajou, and I love using Acajou as an all-over base. I have a Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill number 5, which is kind of a shimmery band, really pretty. And on the top row, I have all my MAC paint pots and a couple more Maybelline Color Tattoos. A couple of my favorites are Camel Coat. I love Camel Coat all over as a base, just to neutralize any kind of redness. Then I also have MAC's Indiewood, Bare Steady, Antique Diamond. And the rest in the back are more eyeshadows, and I have a pigment. Next drawer is just a really fun favorite of mine because I actually store all my drugstore favorites. Okay, so I have all my drugstore favorite brands, and also, you know, basically MAC as well. So on the far left, I have all my MAC at MSFs, Soft and Gentle by Candlelight, which is my personal favorite. Of Gold Deposit, which is really stunning. It's kind of deep gold, but if you use it with a light hand, it will work really beautifully. And just more things. I have Stereo Rose and some powders in the back, and they're all mineralized skin finishes, which are kind of like one of my favorite MAC products. The next row is all my Milani baked blushes, and this one is Bella Rosa Rose d'Oro. On the far back I have the NYX baked blushes, and I absolutely love these baked blushes. They're just really pretty colors. This is a really pretty apricot color too. And more NYX baked blushes in the back. The next row are more MAC blushes. This is Sweet Samba. This was from a collection a couple years ago. A couple of my regular favorites are Pinch Me, which is just a really beautiful matte peach blush. Petal Power, and I love Petal Power for summertime. NYX cream blushes. Rouge cream blushes in one's called Tickled, and then I also have some e.l.f. blushes in the back. And the far right, I have a couple L'Oreal eyeshadow palettes in number 250 Absolute Taupe. Then I have a Sonia Kashuk blush and bronzer. Physicians Formula Nude Wear Blush, which is so pretty, absolutely love. And then in the back, I have a bunch of Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadows, which are like my top favorite for drugstores. I have Silent Treatment, Walking on Eggshells, I Got Good Genes, Don't Steal My Thunder, and Tunnel Vision as well. And the next drawer is all my eyeshadow palettes. Here is all my manuals. I keep this with my eyeshadow palettes drawer. And these are just manuals that I've received from different palettes. They'll give you like these informational things like Tarte, as well as like Too Faced Cat Eyes. And it's like different types of ways to apply eyeshadows. And you know, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I love to have these as a tool for reference. These are the palettes that don't have a name on the top like the Urban Decays do. So what I like to do is face them like this so that I can see what palettes these are. This is like my Lorac Unzipped, which I absolutely love. Love these colors so much, especially for the fall and the winter. It screams definitely fall to me. I love it. And next one's the Anastasia eyeshadow palette. Then I also have my Stila and the Light palette, which is my favorite palette by Stila. Lorac Pro palette, Kat Von D, the Butterfly palette, and absolutely love these colors. Then my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, Anastasia Contour palette, and then my UD Electric palette. I have all the Urban Decays 1, 2, and 3. Then I also have a NARS Guy Bourdain blush palette. I also have my MAC palette right here where I store all my eyeshadows. And the last drawer is where I keep all my samples that I'm currently testing out right now. So different random samples. I have like the Clydippo Cotton, and also just different random samples like IS Clinic, Pixie, Jurlique. This wooden box I actually purchased at the Container Store, and it's really nice and handy because I love like the blue interior of this organizer, and it just has like the perfect amount of big size squares to fit like your mini samples, like your little peels, lotions, beauty bombs, sunscreen, as well as primers, Mario Badescu calming masks, and some lipstick samples by Chanel. Now to the left of the drawers is the centerpiece. On top of my vanity, I like to keep it pretty clean and less cluttered. So I like to keep just one perfume that I'm wearing, a couple of my different lotions right there on the left. And to the right is a cute teapot, kind of a chinoiserie style. And that's where I store like my lipsticks. And I think that's just a really great idea to actually have a teapot set as a lipstick holder. And to the right is different types of Christian Louboutin nail polishes. And the center drawer is where I store all the things that I use on a daily basis. In the forefront right here, I have my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Trio. I got this as a set. Then I also have an Hourglass lip glosses. Also, I have Bite Beauty's lip glosses, which are amazing. A YSL lipstick in number 31, which is really pretty. I have a Marc Jacobs mini lipstick that I'm currently trying out. I got this as a little mini gift. I have a couple of NYX butter glosses, NYX soft matte lip creams. This one's from All Good Lips. It's called Red Rocks, and I absolutely love this. I also have my MAC's lip brush, Smith's lip balm, which I absolutely love, a couple of different lip liners, the Anastasia brow gel, and also a couple of NYX and MAC eyeshadows. And I'm also trying out this new Clarins Eclat Minute Instant Light Lip Perfector. Left out here, I'm just trying a larger deluxe sample of the Caudalie Premier Crew from Sephora, my Shiseido eyelash curler, and also my YSL Touche Plot in 1.5 and 2, just to kind of mix it up. And also I have my NARS contour brush and my Kat Von D liquid liner, which I absolutely love. I also have a Paul and Joe cream blush in number 04, the mini sugar petal by Fresh. And just right above that, I have different samples I'm trying out. The Polyphenol Eye and Lip Cream by Caudalie and Dior Capture Hotel samples. And then my my favorite Roto Cool eye lubricant eye drops, which is really useful if you're doing eyeshadow makeup. It kind of just really brightens your eyes. Then also I have a Tarina Tarantino sparkle powder. Also have a mini YSL tint in oil mini sample. A couple of mini Chanel samples, a La Mer treatment lotion sample, concealer I got in France, and a Benefit the Real mascara. And also I have a bunch of different primers on the right. I have the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Primer, the Too Faced Hangover Primer, which is amazing. It's actually made from coconut water, and it really smells so good, guys. And to the right I have my NARS eyeshadow base and Hermes perfume sample. That is it for my center drawer. I'm just going to videotape and show you freehand of what's on my vanity. On the center section, I have a couple of the lotions that I purchased from Anthropologie, and I absolutely love Anthropologie's lotions. They're kind of decorative, but they smell so good. One is Lilia, and the other one is Bar & Company, and the Bar & Company is one of my favorites right now. It smells like honeysuckle, like so good, guys. I use the Shiseido Con Pads. Really worth it if you're applying like treatment lotions, toners. And I got this one at Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store. A perfume I'm wearing right now, it's by Guerlain Terracotta. It's their limited edition one. And I have a little mini tray again, guess where? It's from Anthropologie. I just love their cute home decor items, and I got these pink, that's a pink earrings from Betsey Johnson, and a Swarovski necklace, a little mini picture holder by Etsy, and again I got this tray at an antique shop, and I store like my Dior limited edition lipsticks and also Too Faced melted lipstick. And to the right I just like to store my pretty Louboutin nail polishes, and that one's in the color Me Nude. And this is the Rouge Louboutin.